It wiped out up to 50 million people, nearly half of Europe's population, in less than a decade. Victims often died within days, and no one knew what caused it. The bubonic plague, known as the Black Death, stands as one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. Emerging in the mid-14th century, it devastated continents, triggered societal collapse, and forever reshaped the world. The plague spread with terrifying speed. Originating in Asia, it crept westward along trade routes, hitching rides in fleas on rats aboard merchant ships. When it struck Europe in 1347, cities were unprepared. Within weeks, it overwhelmed towns, villages, and entire regions. People panicked. Without understanding bacteria or vectors, they blamed divine punishment, foreigners, even the stars. Doctors were helpless, bloodletting and burning incense in vain. Entire families died. Bodies were dumped into mass graves. The fear of contagion was so intense that people abandoned loved ones, leaving the sick to die alone. Social bonds broke down. Law and order collapsed. Priests refused last rites and rulers fled their capitals. The plague didn't just kill, it unstitched the fabric of society. There were three main forms of the disease, all caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, but each more terrifying than the last. The bubonic plague, the most common, caused swollen, painful lymph nodes, or buboes, oozing pus and blood. Fever, nausea, and blotchy skin followed. Untreated, it killed 80% of its victims. The pneumonic plague attacked the lungs, spreading through coughs and sneezes. It was nearly always fatal within days. The septicemic form was the deadliest, silently entering the bloodstream. Victims bled internally, skin turned black, and death came in hours, often before symptoms even appeared. These forms made diagnosis difficult. No one knew what to expect, and by the time symptoms appeared, it was often too late. Population numbers plummeted. Entire towns vanished. But the plague didn't just end lives, it altered economies, religious beliefs, and power structures. At its peak between 1348 and 1350, the Black Death reached a horrifying crescendo. In some cities, thousands died each week. Florence, Paris, and London were devastated. But amid the horror, something changed. Labor shortages gave peasants leverage, demanding better pay. Rigid feudal systems began to crack. Even survivors' genetics shifted, favoring those with greater immunity. By the late 14th century, European societies had transformed. The plague reshaped medicine, religion, and culture. And yet, outbreaks continued for centuries. The disease never truly vanished. Today, we understand its bacterial origin. We have antibiotics. But outbreaks still happen. And without treatment, Yersinia pestis remains just as deadly. The bubonic plague taught us that pandemics don't just destroy, they transform. Its legacy is a chilling reminder. Ignorance, fear, and disunity can be as deadly as the disease itself. What do you think? Could something like this happen again? Let us know in the comments, and don't miss our next video, where we dive into the shocking history of global pandemics.